Greetings, Dr. Glass and my counseling peers. My name is Darling Lang-Koonce, and I am here to provide my discussion board post for the week, which makes reference to identifying a group that would be difficult to counsel as well as a rationale why. As I began to ponder over the subject matter, my focus was driven to our nation and the reaction to the crisis that has inundated us, um, but at the same time has formulated a sense of unification. Whenever there's an event such as this, our country appears to pull together and collectively sing songs that display this unity. However, this celebratory stance fades with time, and then it is business as usual. The thought that often resonates in my mind is the idea of this response being short lived. And as counselors, we should possess the consistency of doing what is proper and what's right for the profession and for those clients that we serve. But at the same time, knowing that this task may be difficult, there's also a level of professionalism that is required for you to maintain. Albeit, counselors must show complete discretion and never reveal what others say, or any other counseling context that would be critical to protect the identity of the client. But as I reflect on a particular group that would be challenging as a counselor, I have really contemplated about this the entire semester as we've been talking about the different groups. And I think the one that stands out the most would be a client who does willingly and continuously interject bigotry combined with blatant microaggressions. I think that would be a person that would be difficult for me to deal with. Um, as counselors, this is a tremendous responsibility. And I feel that a level of respect and humility is essential at all times. And when a client is not able to maintain a respectable demeanor, that would be required to have a conducive and productive exchange, then that does shed a different light on the counseling session. But as a counselor, there again, the professionalism is required. You have to really just dig a little deeper in order to maintain that professionalism. Um, the client's unique perspective on life and the world has to be understood and use it as a frame of reference. Good counselors are able to do that. And so you use the frame of reference to develop insight that make a difference in the lives of your clients. The developing of these qualities and abilities will allow um, us to be good and effective counselors. Additionally, as counselors, we are to facilitate full and confidential expressions of the client's feelings without diverting any attention to their own feelings. Certainly, counseling requires a lot of training followed by a lot of practice, and this is something that never changes. It's always a constant need to follow through training as well as continuously practice. But there is a quote that I've always utilized, and I feel like it would certainly be um, a functionable statement and quote to utilize not only for counseling purposes but in daily activities. And it's a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt, and it states that no one can make you feel inferior without your consent or your permission. So this quote, as I said, is just something that I use on a daily basis, just to get through sometimes difficult situations. So as we approach the end of the semester, we've redefined our multicultural skills in an effort to provide um, more dynamic and rewarding counseling services to our clients. And I hope that your experience has been wonderful, and I wish you the very best. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.